Alrighty, how's it going? I just got done with school. It's about 2:30 and we're going camping. Can't remember the last time I picked up a camera like this. I imagine this video might be a little uncomfortable for viewers that are used to watching people that know what's going on. I haven't decided yet if I'm gonna be camping in the tent or if I'm gonna car camp. This is my first video. I kind of want to make it as entertaining as possible. This is a mountain range that's about an hour and a half from me. Although it is January, since we're in Southern California, it's about 70 degrees. I believe by the time we get up to the mountain, it'll be 50, and then tonight it should get down to the 30s. But that's what I'm prepared for. So if I research that wrong, I'm probably cooked. We're gonna have to pick up some firewood for the fire tonight and some dinner. I guess I'll keep you guys posted if anything goes on, but until then we're just on the highway, so. We've got the goods. So I found everything I needed except for firewood, which is sort of essential for tonight considering it's gonna get pretty cold. So I'm gonna drive around briefly and see if I can find a gas station that has any. If not, we're just gonna have to go without firewood. So I really need firewood. I just realized half of my meal, I need a fire. Also, disclaimer, I do camp quite a bit. Typically, I'm a little more prepared. I just thought it'd be fun to show all the steps in the video. Okay, I just ran into a Harbor Freight. Maybe that's a given that they don't carry firewood because I was just given the weirdest look ever. I'm trying to get to the top before the sun sets, so I think we're just gonna wing it without firewood and hope we find something up there. There's a Chevron right here. I don't think they'd have it. All right, we're gonna try this Chevron. Wish me luck. If they don't have it here, I'm giving up. All right, that was embarrassing. I guess firewood just isn't a thing over here because every person I've asked just gives me the weirdest look on earth. So we're gonna go up to the mountain and then figure something out up there. It's starting to get pretty up here. We're almost to the top, about 10 miles from the trail that we're gonna be camping on. No services yet. I believe we passed through one or two. So hoping one of those has some firewood. If not, we're gonna have to turn into a lumberjack. And I gotta look that up, see if it's legal or not. We have found some wood for sale on the side of the road. So I think it's worth it to stop here and check it out. Shout out to this place on the way. We got a good amount of wood. Low-key overpaid, but that's what happens when you're not prepared. We'll take it. We've got a fire for tonight. Alrighty guys, we have entered four-wheel drive. This would be why. As fun as this drive is, you need to be very cautious, especially in a bone stock 30-year-old 4Runner. All right guys, this is the spot right now. I'm gonna try to run over and see if I can get a good shot of this sunset. Wow, we made it. This sunset is absolutely beautiful. There is no snow up here, so clearly it's been too warm, but wow. think I'm gonna hang out up here for a bit, enjoy the sunset, and then probably get started on some dinner. The previous time I came here, I stayed a little further back there, and it was a great spot, but I do want to try something new. If I do end up sleeping in the truck, if not, I'm just going to sleep in the tent. There also is a pit right here that looks like it's been used before, although it's really close to this bush. So I might move it over a bit because I do plan on cooking, so I need a decent sized fire. So we'll see. I'm going to settle in a little bit and kind of figure out where I'm going from there. So I have this flash that attaches to my camera that's super bright. I didn't think to bring a flashlight because I was just going to use that because it has some really good battery life. And I'm digging around now and realizing I don't have that. So it's going to be tricky to make dinner. All right, so due to the lack of light I have, I'm gonna prepare my food now. Although the fire isn't hot yet to cook, I'd rather prepare it now, that way I don't have to keep the car running. So the meal I'm going with is like a soup, but like with sausage. Probably sounds disgusting, but I thought it'd be easy and it tasted good. I have zero seasoning and I forgot to get butter. So we'll see how this goes. It's gonna bake over the fire, and then the chicken noodle soup will be prepared in my jet boil once the sausage is cooked. I also forgot to mention I got some potatoes. I'm gonna have more than enough food, but better than not enough. I've been hanging out by the fire for a while, but I decided to set up my sleeping setup for the night. So I'm gonna give you a quick little tour. I decided to veto the tent. It's a huge, like 6-person tent, and I just didn't think it was necessary. All right, opening the back, this is what we're working with. Not pretty, but it'll work. The seats fold completely flat, which makes camping in the back super easy. In this case, I'm only putting one down because I don't need to. So I've got my 30-degree sleeping bag, another sleeping bag underneath, and then 2 pads, which is way more than I need, but I might as well be as cozy as possible if I can. All right, so the goal here is to find a spot with a ton of chars where all the hot suckers are boiling. That way it cooks. So I've kind of made an area here. Oh yeah. And now we let her boil. I added a little bit of water because I forgot butter, just so that it can cook a little easier and not stick to the pan. Or I mean, the tin foil. Hear that sizzle? All right, we're gonna open this up and see how it looks. Oh yeah. All right guys, this is looking great. Now we're gonna get started on the soup. All right, soup is good. Have to eyeball this. All right, that's not a good technique here. Let's open this thing. All right, we're just putting this in with our hands, guys. It's not rocket science here. Woo! About blew off my schnoz. Some of these pieces got burnt to the tin foil. So I'm trying to get rid of a few of those. I don't know how well you can see in there. I guess that doesn't really look appealing, but I'm hungry, so it looks good. Taste test. Oh yeah. It's good. Woo, we're boiling. Holy cow, we're boiling over. All right. I apologize for the funky lighting. Like I said, I forgot my entire light, so. I'm gonna try to get a sausage and a noodle in here. I wish you could see that steam. All right, here we go. Oh. See if we can find a potato. That's a good bite. Oh! Oh! Still a little hot. In reality, this probably sucks. But since I'm camping, it tastes so good. So I'm actually gonna rate this. This is like a solid 8. I will say I should have cut the sausages a little thinner because they're pretty thick, but all right, this is way too hot. Okay, I'm gonna enjoy this, guys. I'll see you when it's done. It's starting to get late. I still have class tomorrow in the afternoon, luckily. I'm gonna brush my teeth, do some dishes, and then get all bundled up. Booyah. Okay. Let's get this heater going and get some dishes done. All right, I'm just about as cozy as I can be. A little warmer in here than I wanted. It'll cool off a little bit, so I should be good. I want to get up decently early so I can get home for class. I've got an episode of Breaking Bad downloaded though, so I think I'm gonna watch that and then hit the hay, and I'll see you in the morning. Good morning, guys. It's just about 8:30. I'm gonna sit here for a second and then get up, start moving some stuff around, and get some coffee brewing. You really can't beat waking up in the middle of the forest. So awesome. So my dad got me these coffee bags. So essentially it's a tea bag, but with coffee grounds in it. So all you need is hot water. I have class today. I think this will wrap it up. I've got the car all packed. Like I said numerous times, I do have class, which is unfortunate, but very grateful that I'm able to come camp on a Tuesday. If you made it this far into the video, drop a comment. That would be sick. I don't know if anyone's gonna see this considering it's my first video, but leave some comments, recommendations, things you'd like to see. Alrighty, I'm gonna take off. Thanks for watching. Couldn't have done it without this sucker. Yes, I have to get out every time to get those shots.